Good, good evening, everybody. as I trip over my words, welcome on in. It's Friday night, my friends, and I'm back. And let's see if this works. Yes. All right. I'm back, and probably gonna do some coding tonight. Do some stuff with Magenta Breeze. As we tend to do on Friday nights. I also got to figure out at some point here what my schedule is going to be like. I think so. Months and months ago, I went to 3 days a week of coding, because I wanted to kind of focus a little bit more on the coding, on the creative stuff. And I like it. I've enjoyed time doing it. But we're also entering a period of time where there's a lot of games that I want to play and finish. So, I'm debating going temporarily, at least until we get through this wave of games that I want to play, which will probably go through the end of the year. Because in December we've got Indiana Jones firing up too. So yeah, it might go through the end of the year with this, but I'm thinking starting next week we might drop back down to just 2 days of coding. 1 day for Magenta Breeze stuff, and 1 day for learning game dev. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then that'll give me an extra day to do gaming stuff, make some more progress with all the games I've got going on, and things like that. I think that'll be good. I'm also debating. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but I'm debating making Sundays an off day again, with no stream on Sundays. I'm debating that. I don't know if that'll be the case or not. I do feel like I need 1 day out of the week where I can just where I don't have to worry about going live, and I can potentially use that day to kind of like get some YouTube stuff done. I mean, I have a bunch of YouTube stuff in the queue. But I have not edited anything yet, and that's really my problem right now. Is I'm like way behind on editing videos and stuff and getting them ready to go. It's not that I even do that much in the way of editing. It's just like I just have to chop things up and get them out there. But there's a little bit of that. I also want to do more, do more first impression videos, and kind of get those out there. And I know I've been doing a lot of those on stream, but I kind of feel like I want to play them a little bit myself off camera, get my head wrapped around them, and then have time to play it off camera and then play it again on camera, and then that way I can kind of absorb everything that I'm looking at, and I'm not just kind of doing it shooting from the hip all the time. When we get the demo days, like the Steam Next Fest demo stuff, just out of necessity, you just kind of have to shoot from the hip and just take things as they come. And not all of those I end up putting up Or like if the game was something that I just didn't hit it off with, or I felt like maybe there was something I was missing, or I didn't really feel like I did a good job with it, then I just don't post that video. It just stays as a VOD. And there's been quite a few. So yeah, I'm thinking of kind of reclaiming Sundays soon. I mean, I know I've been playing, like, I know they've been kind of a one-off day. Like, yeah, I've been doing like Heroes of Hammerwatch, which it actually hasn't been a one-off. It's been a series. And I've been looking at new games and stuff during that, and like kind of using it as a way to see new stuff going on. But I feel like I can do a better job with that if I'm not live. You know what I mean? That's just kind of how I feel about that. So since Sunday is the new week, I'm thinking of making some changes there. I'm thinking Sunday will be no stream. And then it comes down to what day do I drop off as far as coding is concerned. And it's looking like maybe probably Monday. So I think Monday we'll switch from a coding stream to being a game stream. I'm thinking of maybe moving like Dragon Age up to like Monday and Tuesday, and then have Wednesday for, I guess it doesn't really matter, honestly. I can have Monday for like the Horizon game that I'm really enjoying, and then like Tuesday, Wednesday for whatever the main game is I'm doing, which will be, Dragon Age right now. And then Thursday we'll be back to doing like ARPG Thursday, so Grim Dawn. And then Friday night and Saturday afternoon will be coding. So Friday nights will be the Magenta Breeze stuff like I'm doing now, and Saturdays will be the learning game dev stuff. And, I reserve the right to do learning game dev twice, obviously, in a row if I feel like I'm in the midst of something. But, I think that might be the thing going forward. And I'm also debating when it comes to the YouTube stuff. So I still really like doing Let's Plays, or like, I guess they're not really technically Let's Plays. I guess they're more like long plays. I guess they're Let's Plays because I do chop them up into segments and stuff like that. And I have commentary and stuff. But they're also, they're blind Let's Plays, right? So I don't have any good input. Like, here's the best build, this and that and the other thing. And I've thought about making my Let's Plays like my second playthrough of a game, to try to like, so I could make them a little bit more, spice them up a little bit. But honestly, games demand so much time that it feels impractical to do that. Potentially. That being said, because, the advantage of having a live streaming channel in addition to a regular static video channel is that there's probably not a whole lot of overlap between the two as far as viewers are concerned. So I could, live stream something and then months later come back and replay the game offline, just as a recording, and record myself doing that for a Let's Play and putting that on the technically the main channel. That could be a thing. I mean, I would only want to do that for games that I enjoyed enough that I'd want to revisit them, which there's been quite a few. It's just that there's so many games I haven't played that it also kind of feels like it's almost like I'm wasting time a little bit there, with that as well. And again, games still take a whole lot of time to put into them, so the prospect of replaying, a 40 or 60 or 80 hour game again is a little bit rough. Especially if you look at something like, say, Horizon Forbidden West or even Horizon Zero Dawn. Like those, like Zero Dawn, I've played it a couple times over, but it's 100 hours every time I've done it. And with those games, it kind of comes down to like, what do you keep and what do you eject, right? Obviously a lot of the grinding you would eject, but do you just keep the main story quests? Do you keep some of the side quests? It's just a difficult one to really answer. Games are so expansive and complicated now that it's much more difficult now to be like, well, what's the actual interesting part of this? What do I keep and what do I eject? And it's always a subjective thing, right? Because it's like everybody's got different ideas of what they like or what they're looking for or what they're not looking for, right? And yeah, I don't know. I don't know on that one. So I'd have to. That one I've been kind of mulling over a bit. Because I've also thought about like what would be entertaining, I think, from my perspective is, because I love cheeseballing games. Like I love almost breaking them to a point where like I've got just a character that is just annihilating everything in its path, right? Because I mean that's what I love the most about like RPGs and stuff. I love just finding these just builds that just work for me, that just kind of like allow me to just absolutely destroy things. And there's other, I guess, entertaining ways of doing that, right? Like you can do that. You could also go the path of not speed running. I've always thought about, but I don't have the reflexes to do speed running. Well, let's put it this way. I don't have the reflexes and I don't have the patience, because to get really good at something, you've got to play it hundreds of times, and I just don't have that in me. I get bored too easily with that. Love watching speedruns, but making one myself, I don't think is going to happen. The only game that I've ever really wanted to speedrun was because I don't see any speedruns of it. I saw one speedrun of it, and that was it. Wing Commander Privateer. But again, And I actually started to like look at that. And I was trying to like figure out a way to kind of like get a whole bunch of like money up front, so get out of the Tarsus as fast as you can, stuff like that. And, wasn't working out all that well. Teddy, welcome. Prepare group Discord, Discord page. Prepare group Discord for YouTube channel. Not sure what you're saying there. But I barely use Discord for anything. So I know there's a whole bunch of like streamer Discord groups and stuff out there, and I don't bother with them because at the end of the day they all end up being either they're trying to make money off of merch, or they start out with most of them start out with good intentions. Like they try to boost everybody and all that stuff, but they become so difficult to manage that they end up kind of eating themselves. You know what I mean? Because it takes everybody in the group wanting to boost everybody else, and you can't just have one person who's trying to boost everybody. You know what I mean? It's like everybody has to be in it together, and that requires time demands from everybody, not just from a select few, and that's hard. You know, time demands are a little bit difficult, even for me. Like I try not to commit myself to really anything in the way of like groups and stuff like that, because I never know how much time I'm gonna have. If work demands that I do stuff, then work takes precedence because that's what pays the bills. Stuff like that. So yeah. But also, so when it comes to like the YouTube stuff too, I'm also thinking like, it seems to me most people want to see, far and away want to see the first impressions videos and stuff. So I'm thinking, and I still want to upload both those and the Let's Plays. So I've thought about uploading the Let's Plays but not publishing them to the feed. Like they'll be public and they'll be out there, but they won't go in subscribers' feeds. And just let them kind of be there and see what happens. See if they get picked up. And then that way, like, most of the people who are sitting around, you know, with the subscription to the channel they're getting, and only like publish the ones that are like the final thoughts on a game, or the first impressions, or the mini game roundup whenever I get one of those out. You know, do those, but then just the regular run-of-the-mill Let's Plays, just they'll be on there, but you won't see them in your feed. And I think that might be a good thing as well. The other thing too is I do want to try to get my YouTube stream. Not only do I want to improve the quality of it, which I'm working on some things, but I also want to visual quality. I mean, but I also want to. I think I'm going to need to start taking some of the live streams and making shorts from bits and pieces of them. I've kind of done a few shorts here and there for the main channel that are from the live streams, but I think for the streaming channel I'll need to do a few, but I might keep them to like coding sessions, since these only really exist on this channel and not on the main channel. So I don't know how that's, if or how that will work out, but I think I might want to try that. So a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff there. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do. I owe a channel update video before the end of the year. I should probably put out a channel update video just talking about some things, because it's been a while since I put one out. I think it's been actually an entire year since I put one out. Plus, you know, with all the health stuff I've had this year, it'd be good to get everybody up to speed. And also kind of talk about why there haven't been really the number of videos going up on the channel have been pretty low. I mean, very low. The lowest they've ever been since I started the channel, but it's just it's a lot of time management on my part, and poor time management at that. So that's kind of where I've been with some of that stuff. So the other thing here, let's put that to bed and let's hop back over to here. So do we have any Dependabot things? We do. Let's take care of these. A bunch of updates. The API, YouTube API is updated. Baker, Jackson, Twitch for Jay is updated. I wonder what they updated. Curious on this one. Support shared chat. Helix and events. So. Oh wait, did I? I think I downgraded to 121 because we were having problems. Yeah, I think I downgraded to 121 because we were having problems with something. I don't know if those problems are resolved now, but it was a weird, like, side problem. So I think I want to. There's a way to tell Dependabot that I don't want 122 right now. Commands. Same result by closing it manually. Oh, so I can just close it. Dependabot, ignore this minor version. Maybe I want to do that. Ignore this minor version. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I did. I think I downgraded it. Let me see here. Switch util. Wasn't that commit? This one. Oh yeah, here we go. Palm. Yeah, see, I downgraded it because it was given some weird error here. So I'm gonna tell Dependabot to ignore that minor version. That's what at Dependabot, ignore this minor version. I won't notify about version 1.22.x again unless you reopen this PR. Cool. Alright. Did it close? It looks like it's still open. Oh no, it closed it, right? Yeah, okay. So it closed it out. Cool. Cool. Alright, so check style. We can merge that down. That's fine. Jackson version. Faker. Okay. And YouTube. There we go. And then let's look at the main one here. 3 of them. So check style. Fail safe. And Jetty. There we go. All right. That works for me. You know what? Let's do something here. Customize my pins. What this there we go. That's better. That is better. All right, so I can drop to reorder them. No, actually, these ended up ordered pretty well. So I'll leave them the way they are. Okay. So we have that working for us now. So I should be able to, oops, both of these, team, pull. Okay, all right. I think I got everything. Did I get everything? Yes. Okay. So let's just make sure we're still good here. Let's recompile everything and make sure everything's still running. So we did those updates. Okay. Started. Over here and home. Alright, so far so good. Looks like everything's back to normal. This image is broken again, which is really annoying. It's like the URL they give you is not a permanent URL. Yeah, I don't understand that. It's like they don't give you a permanent URL for that image, and it's just after a day or so it just kind of stops working. I wonder if there's need that open because I was going to I got to finish this prompting stuff for YouTube, but YouTube API E3 thumbnail breaking. Upload. But wasn't the problem, like, didn't I... So I put a as is thing over this, right? Load resource. So headers, yeah, it just gets a 429 too many requests. I wonder if YouTube just assumes that you're supposed to just download the image and save it locally. I mean, I hate to do that because if they change their image, then like what happens? Although I guess it doesn't matter at that point. You can just refresh it and then. Oh. I also need to put a favorite icon out there too, which I haven't done. Um, yeah, I wonder. That's got to be what it is. It's got to be like you're just supposed to. Grab something else. I don't know. I really don't know here. Let's connect. Run this. Like you would think that would be, it would be to a CDN where it's got a static image, but I don't know if that's what they're giving us. See, that's working. Why is that working there? Like the URL is correct there, so why is it working here and not... It's working when I paste it in. But it's not working when I view it on the page. I don't understand. This was driving me nuts before. Like, what is the major malfunction here? Because it's getting a 429 too many requests. So is there somehow, am I somehow requesting it like twice or something? I only see one request for it here. Marty. Google visible variation IDs on this client. There is a report for analysis. YouTube API E3 thumbnail 423 HTTP 423. This is all about uploading. I want to get... This is for YouTube videos. HTTPS, it's the same, but it's the same URL, right? Like if I copy this, because I've done this already, right? Paste that in there, and then copy it out of here. Paste it there. Oh, wait a second. Is that a special character there? That looks like a special character. R3U. That does not look like the same character. But then if I take this, which is the same there as it's telling me, and then I go here, it works. Even though you can't really see the special character there, but you can see a special character here. Is that the thing that's tripping me up? Very well, maybe. Inspect. Yeah, because that's coming through as like it's showing up here as a 0. Although that could be just the dev tools doing something. Let me do a new page source. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, that's coming out as like a 0, not as that special character. So when I click on that, but see, I click on it and it works. But it's not working. It's not working in the image source tag. Now that I refresh the page, it's working. Why does it not work when I first, like if I open it up on my own, it works and it caches it, but as soon as I try to do it when I come onto the page, it doesn't. I don't understand. I'll have DevTools open. Okay, right? Right, no, I don't. So start this back up. Go here, accounts. See, it's gonna work now all the time. That is really annoying the ever-living crap out of me. That's not the first time it's happened. I was definitely getting a 423 too many requests. I mean, it's possible that it is literally just their server blocking everybody. But why does it happen twice? Do they go into maintenance at this time of the night? I don't. Oh, that's gonna bother the ever-living crap out of me. Yeah, see, it's loaded up now. both of these. Let's clear the cache. Settings. Last hour? Sure. Do it just from the last hour. No, it's just not gonna. It's just fine with it now. It's gonna be one of those things. It's gonna be one of those bugs that will get reported, and I'll just have no way of I can replicate it, but I have no way of replicating it more than once. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, I half a mind to just download the image and just keep it in the database and then just reference it there. And theoretically I could do that for both that and the Twitch images. Yeah, whatever. It's such a minor thing right now, but it does affect quality and stuff. Did I finish doing a refresh for the YouTube? I don't think I did. I was gonna start doing it. Yeah. Oh, freaking hell. YouTube till. Yeah, I want to do another thing here, like with the Twitch one, because I had that open. Not that one. This one, where I was saying I gotta do prompt consent. Right, so do an initial. Oh, excuse me. Do an initial auth exchange. So I've authenticate, so then I wanted to have just basically just re-authenticate. Okay, we'll do that. First of all, though, I gotta just stand up and stretch for a little bit. My legs are hurting me here. So actually, we'll stop this because I'll be doing stuff that will require a recompile. All right, I'm going to just take like hopefully just a 2-minute break, just stand up and stretch and all those things. And I will be right back, my friends. Hang tight. Okay, I'm back. Needed a little stretch there, my friends. It's just like it's not really a stretch, but I need to like get up and jump around a little bit, get the get my brain working, as it were, and other things. Anyway, my friends. Yeah, sometimes it's just like I was debating whether to just kind of skip the stream tonight or not, just because sometimes just like your head's just not there, brain's just not working, but I think we can salvage some things here. I think I can kick it a little bit, and get some stuff going. Exchange token. Right, because they give you a temporary token and then you exchange it for another one, and I have to kind of replicate that. I have to replicate that process. So how do I do that? So accounts controller, we've got what? Start Twitch off. So I need to restart YouTube re-off. Right. And I need to build YouTube re-auth URL. Is that true? Or does that change? Find ID, redirect, response type, prompt, select. Yes. So this does change. So I want to do. Yeah, it changes a little bit. It's not really that much. I mean, is it really that much? It's not really that. Well, the redirect URI. The redirect URI still has to go through the exchange token. Parse auth response. Yeah, I mean, it's all the same except for create account becomes update account. So yeah, I kind of have to have it come to a different endpoint. Because I can't control the parameters coming back. I can't say like, bring this other parameter back. Also, well, I mean, I do have to append something to the state. But yeah, I do need to, so I do need another endpoint mapping here, but everything is pretty much the same except for the create account. So we would do get mapping, and then I would say, you know, I can just do it right after this one. So everything kind of stays together. say YouTube. Oops. Re-authenticate. Re-authenticate with the state. And then we want do update result, update account. But everything else stays identical, which is kind of nice. And then I need to update account, and I need to pull the pull account ID off of state. Off of state variable. Okay. So we'll do that. So over here, I just need to, I'm just going to have another method for it. Yeah, because the redirect URI is going to be different. It's, I mean, I could pull the innards out of this and make it a private method, and then have it return, have it put the redirect URL and stuff in there. Maybe I should, just for the sake of argument. Just grab this. Let's say private string build off URL, and that's what I need here. I need both of those. I need the HTTP servlet request. I need the state. I need the we'll just send everything. Access type prompt. And yeah, access type and prompt. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll pass the redirect URI into this and not the request. So we'll say string redirect URL, I should say. Redirect URL. Yeah. Do it that way, and then grab just this part. Paste that in there. And let's see. So we'll make this %s, and the prompt will be %s. So we got auth URL base. That's the first %s. Second one is the client ID, which we can leave this way. Third one is the redirect URL. Fourth one is response type. Fifth one is the scopes. Sixth one is access type. And then prompt. And then state. And that'll return the URL. So then here we just call turn build off URL. So it's redirect URL. State, and then access type would be offline. And the prompt be select account. There we go. Get rid of that. All right. And then we'll have this. Then we'll have build YouTube reauth URL. And we'll pass the state in. And that's really all. I mean, a request and a state are all I really need to do. But instead of redirect URI, it's going to be reauth, redirect URI, which is the YouTube re-authenticate. Redirect URI. The access type will still be offline, right? That's not really going to change, but the prompt will go from select account to just the consent one. So we'll do that. So instead of select account, we'll just say consent, C-O-N-S-E-N-T, C-O-N-S-E-N-T, yep. Okay. So we do that. So I want to build the reauth URL, which comes back over here to the other get mapping, or actually it'll be a post mapping, right? So we'll grab this, because we'll do a post mapping like we do with the relink switch. So post mapping, relink YouTube, start YouTube, reauth. Okay, we get a UUID. And this also has to take an ID in, right? So, account ID. See, I actually passed the account ID into the reauth URL thing. And I kind of like that idea, just so that we keep it consistent. Well, not consistent, but keep it all in one place. But anyway, so that's request param, name is ID, required is true. Build YouTube reauth URL. And let's bring the account ID in. All right, let's look at this one here. See, I put it right in there. Which was the other reason why I didn't reuse that one. That's okay. I can just set it in the other thing. Because it was both this and also the force verify, which is a brand new parameter. So I don't need to do that for the YouTube one, but I can still go kind of the same way there. So let's do a string reauth state equals state plus underscore plus account ID. Just for my own sake here, let's do net S, net D, state, account ID, and then we'll send reauth state there. And then I'll send account ID. And the redirect is not to... Oh, yeah, no, build yeah, no, that's correct. Never mind. Never mind. That is fine. So that's should be fine. And then everything else happens with YouTube the regular way, except it comes in to re-authenticate, which I did say here, right? Yeah, re-auth. So re-authenticate. Okay. So I think that's everything then. So then that goes through this. Oh, well, obviously we gotta pull the ID off state, and we gotta update the account. Yeah. So, long account ID. Let's do this first. String state parts equals state dot split on underscore if state parts is less than 2, well, greater than 1. State parts dot length. It's greater than 1. Then we have to pull that out, so it'd be long count ID. Count ID equals long dot parse long parse unsigned long. Yeah, parse long. State parts dot you say if the length is exactly 2. Otherwise, this is not going to work well. State parts 1. All right. Else, logger error, unable to retrieve count ID from state variable. And add error message and redirect. Okay. So have that. Then I want to say. So I have account service create account. Account service, update YouTube, update Twitch. So I already have the update thing written. Looks like I do. Account. Okay. I have to retrieve the account though. Let's gotta remember that. Wasn't there account set display name? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, display name, profile URL. That's really the only things, and then the auth tokens. Okay, okay, that looks fine. So, what am I at here? So I gotta go retrieve the account. So we want to say. Account service dot Get wait, didn't I? Didn't I put a generic get account ID? Or get account by ID? How did I do it on the Twitch side? Re-authenticate. Off Twitch callback. Wait. Off Twitch callback. Wait, what? What is this called? Create URL. Accounts controller. Oh, right. It calls. Okay, this, yeah. Calls update account. Yeah, here we go. We're splitting that. Oh, it's actually integer. Right. Account service update account. String service, enter account ID, update account. Update YouTube linked account. Oh, wait, that's private. That's why I can't see it. Okay, so I call update account with the expires in and stuff like that. The access token, refresh token, and expires in. Right. Right, where's this called from? Create account, right. And then it's called from in here. Right, that's the YouTube authenticate. Okay, so I'm right. This calls the update. But the update itself has the account ID that it takes, right? So I don't have to do this here. I can do first of all, this is integer. Okay, and then down here it's oof. Damn it. Account service, update account. All right, and then so it's auth get access token. Refresh token. Service expires in account ID. Okay, service types YouTube name. And then expires in and then account ID. So then auth.get expires in. And that returns Boolean. So the result. Yeah, I'm just basically copying what was there for the create account. Okay. It's good, except I'm adding the account ID, which we pulled it off the state variable. Accounts and okay. Authenticate. And then did I change the other thing here? Got accounts as accounts. We have relinked Twitch, and I need one for relink YouTube, well, YouTube porn. And this is relink YouTube. All right, takes the ID that we have there. I need to do a different, I need to put the service in there so I know which one to call. right? Yeah. Yeah, because unfortunately I gotta go whole different path. What do I have on the account objects? I do have the service on there. I think it's all in caps, right? Yes. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just say, so we got data ID, account ID, and then data ID and then data service equals that plus count that service plus escape. Right, so make sure I did this right. So data dash service equals double quotes open plus account service account dot service and then close double quotes. Okay. So then when we do this, do relink here, still do the confirm. Then I gotta do let service equal this data service I'll change that from relink form to relink Twitch form. I actually could just have the one form and then just populate the action via the JavaScript, but I think I'll leave it this way. Relink Twitch form. So if service equals Twitch, let form name equal link Twitch form relink dash Twitch form. So I'll do this as YouTube name equals relink YouTube form. And then this becomes form name plus. That. Those are both basically the same. Submissions, essentially. Relink YouTube form, relink Twitch form. Twitch form, relink YouTube form. Okay. So we got those. That should call the correct endpoint. YouTube. Just kind of walking through it in my head here. Okay, I think that's probably correct. Before I do that, let me make sure I saved everything. All right, clean build. And we will see here in a moment. Okay, clean work directory, clean deployment, and start. Okay. Accounts. So let me make sure this got the right stuff on it. Relink account data ID 16 data service is YouTube. The one above it. Oops, that's the wrong one. The one above it. Okay, relink button 14, relink account, data ID 14, data service, Twitch. Okay, so that looks correct on that side. So I guess we just see now if I relink the YouTube correctly. I'm going to hide the screen just for a second, just in case everything blows up and it throws something at me that's not grand. Oh, crap. I forgot to whitelist that redirect URI. I knew I was going to forget something. 1 second while I do that. I need to. How do I get to the YouTube developer console? Why is it so hard to find? The console when you need it. Google Cloud. That's not what I'm looking for. Question mark? Maybe it is. APIs and services. Yeah, okay, it is. Maybe I need to just bookmark that. I'll never remember that I bookmarked it, but you know, I'll do it anyway. Data API v3. Okay. So consent screen. That I want. Okay. Rate limits. Where the heck is this thing at? Credentials? Client IDs? Ah, here we go. Authorize redirect URIs. Add. I actually have to add 2 more. Oh, I actually added both here, 6443 and 7443. That's a good idea for the other one. I forgot to do that for Twitch, but whatever. We can get to that. Host. Do 6443 right now. Actually, I gotta do both. So 6443. OAuth. YouTube. Replicate. And then, yes, local host 7443. OAuth. YouTube. Replicate. Alright, save. Okay, that's good. Let me close this thing here so we're not leaking anything. Let me try the reauth right now. Okay. Let's have the... Okay, I think this is correct. I think this is the correct screen that's supposed to show up. I know you guys can't see anything, but I think this is the correct one. Verify this app. That's fine. All right, continue. It actually went. Maybe that wasn't the right prompt. I thought I did the prompt though. I don't know. YouTube being YouTube, it doesn't really matter all that much. System error occurred. All right, I can bring this screen back up. All right, so that didn't quite work. What was the system error? What happened here? Null pointer exception cannot invoke. Can tell because YouTube user is null. What 3 forbidden? Okay. update process for linked YouTube user. Unable to contact YouTube to retrieve channel details. Please use API key or other form of API consumer. So I got permission denied. 400 bad requests. Okay, so I got 400 bad requests when I try to get the thing back from Google. When I did the posts. One second here. Let me hide this for a second. Did the posts. Station code. OAuth local host. 6443. Oh. I called the wrong thing. According to this. Because the redirect URI on this is taking me back to YouTube Authenticate, but not YouTube Re-Authenticate. So YouTube Authenticate, not YouTube Re-Authenticate. Okay, so how did I screw that up? So relink YouTube form, that went through. Relink YouTube. Link YouTube comes in here. Build YouTube reauth URL. So the redirect URL should be the reauth redirect. YouTube re-authenticate, but for some reason it's coming in as YouTube Authenticate. Which would explain why it did the select account instead of just the consent. But why did that happen? Relink YouTube. Did I copy the wrong thing here? Settings accounts, relink YouTube form, relink YouTube. Link YouTube. Build YouTube reauth URL. Wait, redirect YouTube. Auth URL, that's fine. Reauth URL. Reauth redirect URI. Don't understand how that got called versus the other one. Put breakpoints in those two. YouTube re-auth. We redirect to that. Breakpoint there too. Yeah, I'm stumped here. Let's debug it and see here. Project clean. Clearly I've missed something very important. So accounts. This has the correct service on it, right? Data services YouTube. Although it's probably all worked at the moment because it probably saved a new thing. But let's just see if it's calling the right stuff first. So relink. Okay, so we're in here. So step forward. Build URL path. So redirect URL is YouTube re-authenticate. Okay. YouTube auth URL. I'll hide this for a second. To re-authenticate. Oh, hang on a second. I think I know. I think I know what's going on. Because I reused. Whoops. There we go. I reused some code in the YouTube OAuth thing, and I bet when it's posting back from that. So we have the re-authenticate. When it's posting back from the exchange token. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. I understand now. I forgot to change this. So what I need to do is say string URL or URI. No, I need the full. I need to bring back the well, the state's coming back, right? I don't. Oh no, I'm not even passing the state, am I? I need to pass the state. Wait, what is... do I don't need to pass the state, though. because I have it here. All I'm doing is I'm just getting the correct token. I'm getting the auth back. Getting the auth back. What's the auth YouTube authenticate? Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, never mind. So the redirect URI, it's not actually redirecting back to that, but it's using that to make to validate the ID and the secret I gave it, which is not validating because I gave it the wrong URI. And so that's why it's saying 403 forbidden. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So YouTube redirect URI. So I just need a private static final string YouTube read off redirect URI is OAuth YouTube re-authenticate. Right, and then I'll just have exchange token take a redirect URI. It can still build the URL path from that. It'll just take it in here. So redirect URI there. And then for re-authenticate, YouTube re-authenticate. Okay. So here we would do YouTube re-auth redirect URI, and then for authenticate we would just do YouTube redirect URI. It's just a private method that they call. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. That's so confusing, but I understand why YouTube does it. Because it is more secure if you make sure the redirect URI and everything is correct. But it's confusing because it's not actually going to use this. It's not actually going to redirect to that. It's just using that as a way to validate that you are who you say you are. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't fault them for that. It makes sense. It makes sense from a security perspective, but it's also I almost feel like maybe they could have called it something else, or like call it redirect URI, but call it like verify redirect URI. I don't know. It's confusing the way they have it. I mean, it's confusing in general because they're like, here's a temporary auth token, call us back to get the real auth token. It's just kind of weird anyway in that respect of the term. But I also, yeah, I mean, I understand why they do it because they want to keep it secret as much as possible. But nobody else does it that way. So it's like, sure. I think this will, I think this will work now. Although, I mean, that still means that it's still, like I said, just consent, but it still showed the entire account selection. But I guess whatever. Like I said, I'm not as concerned about that. It would have been nice to have it just show just the consent screen, but I guess in YouTube's mind, enough time passed that they want to make sure you had the right account there too, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, accounts. Let me hide this again just for a second here, just to make sure we're good. All right, that time it went through. Yeah, update November 15th. Okay. And then, just for the sake of argument, let's make sure this is still good. Oops. Refresh that. Yeah, it's still ID 16. Good. And the update is updated. Okay. Okay, we're still good there in that regard. Okay, so we've got that page now wired up. The chat only is wired up. The buttons are wired up correctly. Now, delete is all wired up. So this page, for the moment, is good. The one thing I wanted to start to look at was how the Twitch alerts, how I figure out what alerts have gone off on Twitch. There's going to be a completely different way of doing it with the YouTube stuff. And actually, I think I might be able to get away with having YouTube alerts go off with the without using the API. Just by looking at what I already have in the chat thing. And that would be actually probably pretty good. But where's the this guy? So we've got the event sub working, which is great. We got the conduit working. So I guess all I have to do then, and I've registered subscription types for the chat. So I guess I just have to register subscription types or yeah, register a subscription type for not only stream online, that's the important one, but also for the alert events. So let's and I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. As much as I'd want to, I'm already like super tired, and even though I managed to get my brain to work for a little bit here and get something accomplished, it's still not 100%. In fact, it's probably more like 25%, right? Check subscription status. So if I want to get an alert for events, event handler simple. Channel message event. Pub sub. Here we go. So following events. Oh. Please migrate to event sub or Twitch client helper. Right, well I am on event sub. Can I still get like... information on how to do it? Events, so conduit on event. Okay, I guess we gotta look at the code. Alright, so I want the Twitch chat service, attach chat, conduit register. So the Twitch util, get conduit. Get event manager, channel chat message, event. So I'm really managing everything in Twitch util, which makes sense for the moment here. Conduit. Get conduit. Join chat. Valid. New app token. Get new app token. Is token valid?
The very mention of the name brings to mind things so evil, so fantastic, so degrading. You wonder if it isn't all a dream, a nightmare.
Join channel, chat channel.
And a man who lived after death, lived on human blood, took the form of a vampire bat, and lured innocent girls to a fate truly worse than death. Dracula.
I am Dracula.
Where do I listen for the... Confused now. With enable chat build. Okay, so this is get clients. Let's see who calls this. So the Twitch chat service, right? Attach chat. Oh, okay. So I do it here. Get conduit, conduit register, subscription types, channel chat message. So, what subscription types do we have? Message hold, channel ban, channel chat clear. Charity donate, cheer. Channel follow V2. Okay. So, I guess that's the one we do. Channel follow type V2. Must have moderator read followers scope. Broadcaster or moderator must have authenticated with your client ID for this scope. Okay. Moderator read followers scope. So customer reward, add customer reward, remove update, redemption, add redemption update. But is there, when did you get one for when someone actually redeems something? Redemption, add redemption update. Which one is which there? A viewer has redeemed a custom channel points reward on a specified channel. Okay, so that's the add. So what's the update? Redemption of a channel points custom reward has been updated. Specified channel. What does that mean? How do you update a redemption? Like a redemption, I can see the redemption ad. So that means somebody redeemed something. What would the update be? Would the update be like the redemption was removed? I don't understand that. Channel points. Custom reward redemption update. I'm guessing this is, oops. I'm guessing this is on the Twitch reference here. Event sub. Channel subscriptions, okay. Okay. What does this mean? So channel points, customer reward, redemption, add. Add requests. Okay. The channel points, customer reward, redemption, add, subscription type sends a notification when a viewer has redeemed the custom channel points reward on a specified channel. Okay. So then update. Sends a notification when a redemption of a channel points customer reward has been updated. What the hell does that mean? When would that happen? Is my I guess this is my question here, is like, when would this happen? Right? Like, what's the use case for this? Subscription type name, subscription type version. Update. Update notification example. Okay. Status fulfilled. So status is fulfilled or canceled. So an update would be, so it says either fulfilled or canceled. So then what does the add? Oh, I see. Okay. Status is unfulfilled. Okay. So it sends, so when the user, I see. So the add means that the user said, hey, redeem this. And the update is from Twitch saying, yes, I was able to fulfill that. No, I wasn't. So in other words, the user is saying, redeem this channel point thing. That's getting sent out as a message. Then Twitch has to verify that they have enough points to spend to actually redeem the thing. And once it verifies that, it sends it back as an update. And the update says this was either fulfilled or it was canceled. Meaning that if it was fulfilled, they had enough points, go ahead and do it. If it was canceled, don't. So really, you would listen for, if you're looking for the alert, you wouldn't listen for the ad, you would listen for the update, because the update, you want to see an update that says fulfilled, and then you would fire off like an audio alert or whatever it was. Okay. Okay, I see what's going on there. I'm trying to think, like, I could see the internal reason for having both an ad and an update for Twitch. I'm just not sure why Twitch put the ad or allows external third parties to see the ad happen, like the redemption ad. Like, what would be the use case for a third party wanting to see that? Is it just more of a... Did it just... I mean, I could see a dev at Twitch just being like, you know what, whatever. It's here if somebody wants to use it. I just can't see what use case you would want for that. Other than maybe it's... maybe you want to hook onto a redemption that, and then fulfill it via the API. I don't even know if you can do that. Maybe there is some kind of like redemption that you can fulfill via the API. Maybe that's why they send that out. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. I was just curious as to what that meant. So, what else do we have here? So we got channel raid. Okay. Channel subscribe. Subscription gift. Subscription message if you have a message with your subscription. Okay. Suspicious user message, suspicious user update, channel unban, channel update v2, okay. VIP add, VIP remove. Warning acknowledge. Okay. Warning send. Shard disabled, entitlement grant, extension bits, transaction, create. Okay. Hype train begin, hype train end, hype train progress. Poll begin, poll progress, poll end. Prediction begin, prediction progress. Okay, prediction locked, prediction end. Okay. All that makes sense. The prediction lock would be the timer has expired. Don't allow any more predictions, I imagine. Shield mode. Okay. Shout outs. Shout out create and shout out receive. Okay. Stream offline, stream online. User message hold. Message update. Unban request create, unban request resolve, user authorization grant and revoke, and whisper receive. Okay. Anything else here? Moderator add, moderator remove. Moderation action happened. Goal begin, progress, and end. Cheer. Charity start, progress, and stop. Charity donate. Chat notification. And chat message. So there's a message delete, and then there's a channel chat notification, which I guess is the pinned chat. When a user notice event that appears in chat occurs, such as someone subscribing to the channel or a subscription is gifted. Oh. I guess that's just if you want a general user notice, whereas you can just use the more specific ones to get those. Right. Subscribing to the channel, subscription is gifted. Yeah, I guess that's more for the... I think I know what that is. That's so that they could show a message at the top of the chat, I think. Which we don't care about. We just want the different types. Ad break begin. Channel ban. Chat clear. Auto mod stuff. I think that covers most of that stuff. Okay. It's just going to be, it's the only, I guess, weird thing will be trying to make sure that I get all these, like all these different subscriptions. I'll have to, I guess I'll just have an alert, like a Twitch alerts service, and I'll just register all the alerts there, much like I have the Twitch chat service class. And then, yeah, and then that'll just handle all the callbacks and stuff in the one section. That seems like the most straightforward part. And I've already set up my Twitch utility so that it doesn't matter whether the chat gets called first or the alert initialization gets called first. Whoever calls get client first will initialize the event conduit, and then subsequent calls to that will see that there's already a conduit, and we'll just reuse that. Okay. I think that's fairly straightforward. And then all I'm really doing at that point is I'm registering these callbacks. And then when I get a callback, I'm just sending myself a event via the Spring eventing service. And that will have all the details that I've got from it, like what event it was, and that it was a Twitch event, which I will be just implied. Send that to myself, just like I do the chat events, and then I could just handle that wherever. And then the YouTube side of things, it looks like most, if not all, those events will come through on the chat. So I could probably pull those just out of the chat without using the API at all. Because otherwise I'd have to pull the API, which I'd rather not do. Because I'll just use up API credits for no good reason. I want to reserve the API calls for stuff that's absolutely necessary, like sending a chat message. You know, or changing channel settings like the title or something like that, which I eventually want to support, but I don't have to. That's not something I need to support right away. That's something that can come in later. Yeah. I mean, it would be nice to have that like day one, I guess. Just have it as like a chat command. Like to have a title command that would work for both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Which is totally possible. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. I know nothing's happening on screen here, but I'm just like talking it out in my head as to what this will kind of look like as far as a design goes, on both sides of the fence there. And I have to do improvements to the YouTube chat parsing because I have more data that shows that how things kind of work over there that I didn't have before. So all that's good. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna call it there though, friends, because I'm like I said, my brain's still not 100% right now. But we still managed to get something done, which was good. It's a little something. It's not a lot, but it's something. Let's go and I'm gonna have to commit this off screen because my token is updated. I have to retrieve it off the other computer. I saved it off on my other computer because I got an email saying it was about to expire, and then with the intent of bringing it back over here. So I guess you know what? Screw it. Let's do it now. We'll do it live. Commit. Let's see. YouTube refresh. That works. Yeah, okay, I gotta put that in there. So let me hide the screen for a second here while I do this. I gotta find it. I think I put it in the one thing here, TextPad. Put that in here, didn't I? Where did I put it? is. Alright. 1 second. Just doing some stuff here. Oh, you're kidding me. The board didn't actually copy, which is a little bit annoying. Let me fix that right now. Over here, reload you so the clipboard starts working again. Cool. Let's try that again. Down here now. And oops, there we go. And paste that. Aha, there we go. All right, good. That is now committed. Change my token around, so that'll be good for tomorrow too. When we go do, we'll be back to looking at trying to learn some game dev tomorrow. Is what's on the schedule there. All right, my friends. That'll do it for me for tonight. I'm not gonna raid out or anything. I'm just gonna kind of let you guys disperse and do your own stuff. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. And I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
What's been guiding me? Let me go inside, let it die. Can you hear my voice as it clears the void? Let it go away. Waves flooding out of me, braving eternity, paving the way for all to see. Like me, to see. Like me.
This is the way.